probably start right there with the weight cut. That was an issue all season long. I mean, you made it, but give us an idea kind of what you did maybe differently and how it's feeling this time around.
I'm feeling much better this time. I had a full camp to get ready and sort of reframe my body. Prior to the Ultimate Fighter, I was fighting at 35, so I was walking around at like 50, 55, so the cut was a little tougher in the house. But it's going much better this time since I was able to sort of walk around a little lower coming into this cut. But, you know, cutting is part of the business, so it is what it is, you know.
Now you're fighting Nicco, kind of a surprise finalist there. Had you had your eye on her at all? And tell me what you think about her game.
Honestly, I didn't know much about Nicco. When she beat Lauren, I started to keep an eye on her because, you know, she was on the other side of the bracket. But I stayed pretty focused on who I had to fight. So it wasn't till she was, you know, fighting Barb. I was like, oh, well, let me make sure I pay a little attention to this fight. But that's the thing about TUF. You never know who's going to emerge on the other side. And as long as I stay focused on what I have to do and I bring the best arts to the cage, it doesn't matter who you put across.
So what does this moment mean to be here and to potentially be a UFC champion?
Man, it's great. My daughter and my partner are going to be there on Friday night. My whole family's coming. We're going to be like 20 deep. So it's fun. It's really exciting. I got, you know, it's so hard to describe the feeling, but I know it's coming. I know it's true. Like I said, I'm sleeping good. I'm not really nervous. I'm focused. I'm concentrated. I have faith. You know, I have a higher being, higher power behind me, charging me up. I have my own inner confidence, and I got a solid camp. I got Mark Henry, Jamal Patterson, Ricardo Almeida. I got a whole slew of guys from New Jersey. I mean, I just have to pull the trigger. That's it. In 10 years, there's a couple of times you're like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? You know, you miss birthdays, Thanksgiving. You know, I had to leave my daughter at 3 weeks, 6 weeks to go to the house. There was times where, you know, my family kind of teases me because they were like, you always could have come home. We would have gave you some money. But when you're out here trying to do something on your own, you're trying to be an adult, you know, I had times I was eating noodles and sleeping on floors, and it was rough. But, you know, I think that just sort of developed my character and developed the strength that I have now. So I don't regret a moment of it. But, yeah, it was hard 10 years. I tried a bunch of stuff before martial arts. I had a bunch of different jobs. I quit school. I changed my major 100 times. All I wanted since I was 15 years old was just find something I was passionate about. And martial arts was the only thing that I was passionate about. No matter what was going on in my life, being on the mat always made me happy. So I just stuck to that.
What were some of those jobs?
Oh man, I bartended, I sold cars, I worked security, a ton of different security jobs. I bounced at clubs. Let me see. I delivered pizzas for a little while. I Ubered, I Lyfted. Bouncer was cool because I always had to deal with the females and they were never a hard time. Guys, there was other guys to deal with. So with girls, it was easy. You just grab their purse and throw it out the door and they were like, ah! And that's how you got them up the club.